not a secret that there are many platforms to post your animations on, and some of these platforms will absolutely give you no rewards in return. Every platform will grant you different results, and each platform requires a different set of strategies. So for the next couple of minutes, I will be giving you platforms you can post your animations on, and giving the strategies that come along with them. And for the hell of it, they will be getting graded by 3 attributes: discovery, gravity, and freedom to post whatever you want. That being said, let's start with the one that everybody knows best. I consider this one to be a slot machine. There is just something about abandoning stability and taking no for an answer that gives me a mean dose of adrenaline, and sometimes that adrenaline triples when you hit it big. Discovery is the measure of the algorithm's power to find you new souls for your content. Here, I'd easily rate this S tier. Fortunately, it doesn't matter if you have 0 followers. If that 5-second animation is as juicy as the intro for this video, then best believe the algorithm is going to find you 1,000 new viewers before the hour's up. High-key a cheat code to think that all it takes is a 5-second animation on there to go from unknown to main character in just a day. But even with an S tier rank in Discovery, this platform does have its downsides. Gravity is the measure of how well the platform turns a viewer into a fan. Consider it the basic building block to create a community for yourself. On TikTok, you will indeed hit a wall. Majority of the users on there have an IQ too high, fried by instant dopamine. They might enjoy your content for 3 seconds, but they won't even give you the chance of a profile scroll, let alone a follow. Of course, if you're making something repeatedly like a series of explosions or meme animations, you will indeed see better results. Otherwise, your gravity is going to eat shit at D tier. And then there's freedom. When I say freedom, I mean unfettered freedom. No restraints, no boundaries, no rigid rules. And you would think that on TikTok you would have this type of freedom, but unfortunately this is not the case. You're literally stuck in a vertical format. You try to break the rules with a cinematic shot and you're punched in the throat for it. C tier. You're a slave to the scroll. Moving from the slot machine directly into a graveyard, let's talk about Instagram. This place has nothing but despair. At first glance, Instagram seems like the promised land for artists. It's clean, it's organized, and it's built for aesthetics. But as an animator looking for the best digital playground, it's a cemetery. At least, that's what I'd have you believe. Starting with freedom. I'm gonna be honest, this is where Instagram hits an S. It genuinely feels like your own personal animation studio showroom. Unlike TikTok's vertical prison, you can post plenty of your rough sketches, your line test, and your 4K cinematic renders all in one place. But if you are not posting reels, you are essentially shouting into a vacuum. And for that reason alone, I'm going to have to give Discovery a B tier. Reels is a cheat code that forces your movement onto the Explorer page, and the audience that comes from this is a much slower burn than TikTok. However, the people that Instagram finds for you don't just like and scroll. There is a higher chance of them actually clicking your profile just to see the rest of your production. And because of that, I'm gonna have to give the gravity factor a B. If I'm being honest, Instagram is just one big digital business card. It turns scrollers into clients, and it's the best way to prove you're a professional animator and not just a meme maker. And with that being said, I place Instagram at a B. Next up is a superstar, or whatever the CEO wants it to be. Don't get me wrong, the people on this app are terrible, but the application itself is incredible.
Watch me when I'm walking, there's no need for talking, need no introduction, you know I'm on my shit.
There's only one place in America where you can learn many different languages. Can you guess where that is? If you said New York, you are correct. When I was a kid over there, it was a hot pot of cultures, languages, food. And if I'm being honest, empecé a hablar español antes que inglés cuando tenía 5 años. Pero, by the time I was 10, I found a vocabulary that didn't need a voice. And it wasn't coming from textbooks. It was from the shadows under every subway and on the sides of every brown brick wall. The language of graffiti is a destructive one, sure, but it is visceral. It's alive. And honestly, seeing those colors growing up is what inspired me to pick up some markers to begin with. There's an anime called Gachiakuta, and one of the many locations in this anime is called Canvas Town. It's a place built on the trash of the world, but it transformed into a masterpiece. That in and of itself proves how impactful something destructive can be. From my perspective, that's how I see Twitter. It's messy, chaotic, and it's loud, but it represents the only freedom left on the internet. Triple S tier. Discovery here is honestly no joke. It's insane how fast your animation post can just pick up. Twitter's ecosystem is an A tier. The only reason I'm not giving it an S is because in order to start there, you have to socialize, and I don't want to do all that. But you do something outstanding on there, and you will gain fans for sure. You can easily socialize and become friends with others that are in the exact same mind and headspace as you are. But I'd pass and never do it again. I don't know what happened to me. I'm just so introverted now. Believe it or not, Twitter has my stamp of approval at S tier. Next is YouTube. Even though a ton of animators are getting crapped on by its AI right now, I have to give respect when it's due. And no, I'm not biased. Freedom on YouTube has always interested me. I mean, there is a clear set of rules, but it feels like a game of cat and mouse, and the only ones that are rewarded are the ones that don't get caught. I don't know, maybe I'm just a little crazy. Freedom on YouTube is just shaky to me, and it's nothing compared to Twitter. So, it's gonna be a B. Discovery, however, as long as you're appeasing the audience you want to have and making your content click-worthy, then you have endless potential in your niche or topic. It is a slow burn, unlike TikTok. You'll be remembered and not just an IQ too high fried by. Discovery's getting an S. Gravity. Damn, I love y'all. S tier. I might be a little biased. If I could rank higher than S tier, I would, but that requires me printing out another ranking sheet, and I do not have any more ink. YouTube is getting an S tier. I have been excited to talk about this one. So excited, in fact, that I haven't even made an account yet. Still, I can say without a doubt that this one is 100% my favorite. This platform stands out above the rest because it has a professional animation studio right behind it. Something about that gives me a nostalgic feeling, like Flipnote Studio or Newgrounds gave me when I was younger. I think it's knowing that this is a place where animation is not just allowed as a niche, but supported and celebrated by its community. Bilibili has just stole my heart for animation platforms. But it's not all that perfect. It does have its problems. Being a Chinese platform makes it extremely strict. If you wanted to animate on here, you'd have to be very, very careful about what you animate. Otherwise, it can't go public. And that sounds like not freedom to me. When it comes to discovery, it is exactly like YouTube. There is no difference. And oddly enough, the gravity is exactly like Twitter. I genuinely cannot find a problem with this platform. The only thing that sucks is that I can't speak Chinese, but that's a skill issue on me. I do have a couple of notable mentions. Reddit, Discord, Blue Sky, Threads, Mastodon. The reason I haven't put them in any type of ranking is because they either lack a specific that I was ranking them by, such as Gravity, Freedom, or Discovery. To be honest, they're all side quest anyway. The only one that I would give a damn about is Discord. Places there like Hyun's Dojo has a great sense of gravity. But besides that, the rest are fodder, mainly because it's just an echo chamber for people with a lot of time and not enough frames.